Singing is a lifelong occupation, and it's an expression of our art.
It's somewhat of a spiritual experience.
You can take any negative emotion that you're feeling and you can turn it into something beautiful.
It's just intensely rewarding. It's my God-given talent. It's what I feel I have to do.
Well, I remember sitting with the founder, Robert Sommer, and he asked a group of us, he says, do you think the Tampa Bay area is ready for a master chorale? We looked at each other. We didn't know what he was talking about because that didn't exist at the time. And he explained to us his concept of the master chorale, and we just said, absolutely.
There was sort of a cultural void as far as doing pieces like Bach B minor Mass or Beethoven Missa Solemnis. And so it just felt like we needed to do something. In addition to that, we had a really outstanding choir. It was sort of hand-picked. Started out with 36 singers and then 65 and then 80. And so we wanted to do some of these works that just hadn't been done. It was sort of like a cultural pioneering, but at a very high level.
The idea was for master singers in the Tampa Bay area, teachers and so on, to meet during the summer and rehearse, and then to do a concert in the early fall.
It started to become so successful that they finally decided to move it into the community in a more symbolic way.
Master Chorale is the crown jewel of the Tampa Bay art scene. It really is. Not only is it a superb musical organization, but it is a reflection of this community.
Without the Master Chorale of Tampa Bay, works of the magnitude with 120 voices and a professional orchestra just would not be performed.
What I love is getting music that is maybe 100 to 300 years old and falling in love with it and making it my own and then giving it out in a vocal performance to people who maybe have never heard that. And then they fall in love with it. And then that keeps that music alive. I love being part of that.
Choral singing is the #1 most popular arts activity in the U.S. Every level, every strata, the chorale is a place to be. We all come together as singers. And that, in its very nature, means it is a representative of the entire community.
Many of these singers have been with this chorus since the beginning, since Bob Summers started it. And the kind of expertise, the kind of virtuosity that comes with that experience, that comes with the knowledge of the repertoire is irreplaceable.
Well, through the years we've watched Master Chorale grow and change, and it's always had its own identity as the Master Chorale, but we've had different times where different conductors have come in.
We've done wonderful things. Brahms' Requiem we did with Robert Shaw with the Master Chorale.
That was one of the first times I realized how much difference a great conductor could make.
And it was from that performance that we got an invitation to record the Mahler's 8th Symphony in Atlanta with Atlanta Symphony and Chorus.
One of the other highlights that Debbie and I both experienced was our 2 trips to London.
Well, it was unique. I mean, very few choirs from outside England get to perform at Cambridge at King's College Chapel, and we did that with the London Bach Choir. It really was an unbelievable experience.
The Master Chorale received a grant to bring in some of the elder musicians in the area. We had Norman Dello Gioio here while he was still alive. We also had Dale Warlin in to perform, to work with us and conduct us.
Alice Parker.
Alice Parker's come in. It was an awesome experience.
When you commission someone, you don't know if you're going to get a bad piece or a good piece. And not that we ever got bad pieces, but we got one really good piece in Erich Whittaker's Lux Aurum, which has become one of the most popular and most recorded pieces in the entire world.
The people that we sing with all basically feel like we do about music, that you've got to have it in your life and you've got to work at it. People come tired after work, they may have had a bad day, but once we start warming up and singing and using our voices, the day's cares just float away and we're lost in a world of harmony.
There are people in there that I've gone through their lives with them. It is a great friendship.
We're world class. We're one of the top choruses in the nation.
And of course that's thanks to Bob Summer for starting it and the level of direction that we've been able to have.
And I hope it goes on for many years to come. I hope future generations can enjoy it as much as we do.